If cleaning up ice were as simple, I wouldn't be crippled. It's interesting. He just cleaned this entire parking lot, but then when he gets to my car, he claims that, oh, well, I'm watching him, and so, he doesn't dare do anything wrong. Like, see, he'll even put the hose on the other car, which is fine. I have videotape of his brother purposely, where did he go? Purposely blowing needles up into my car. And I stopped the manager when I saw him, this is a few months ago, and I was like, look at this. He's like, well, isn't that just what happens with those trees? And I'm like, obviously I realized some fall in the car, but I just watched him standing there for 5. I didn't watch him, I recorded him blowing the leaves up into the underbody of the car. Not in the opposite direction, but right into the car. I'm frustrated because I politely said, Lee, can I talk to you a minute? I go up to the community room because I saw him drive up there. Ray comes out to listen, and it wasn't Ray's fault. I never saw Ray do that to my car, but I saw his brother do that to the car. So I don't know what they do. But I said to Lee, can you please ask them to be more conscious? And it was like just about to rain. It was like it's barely drizzling when they're doing this. It's strange. Makes it heavier, harder to blow, wastes gas, wastes energy, wastes time. I realize I have to do this stuff every day because people slip, but isn't it interesting that just for asking to please ask him not to do that and to let me know, like, why would he do it? It was aggressive. I videotaped it. I have it on videotape. And I don't feel like spending an hour to go dig it out of the 70,000 clips that I have that are at least, it's already up there anyway, but you have to spend time looking for it. So at this point, I'm just going to rely on the tiniest bit of trust that I am being ridiculously accurate about what I saw because I have it on tape. So the point was, if he thinks that I'm watching him and recording him, obviously if I see him doing like an extra careful job of blowing it in the other direction, I want to stand here and watch this shit. I was doing something, and I'm trying to understand why there's suddenly an army of people outside the house and this noise, and it's like, is Ray doing this to take me away from what I'm doing? And whether he is or not, I can't prove that, but this is a daily occurrence. And whether he was just doing that now or not, I'm thinking out loud. I'm crippled because of this man who has no remorse, which I find interesting, and keeps wanting to stick in the knife deeper and twist it further. And just like the blue car that just drove away said, maybe they don't want a truce. He said that like 5 years ago. Maybe they don't want a truce. I don't even think he said maybe. They don't want a truce. These adults who are mad that you took their picture being bad. Like I said, how about we say, just take that down and let's get on with our lives. I'm not trying to hold anyone hostage. I'm just saying, how else do I retaliate? I don't hit physically. I am certainly not interested in getting into a fight with someone, but I'm certainly not going to be walked all over, threatened, mortally threatened, have no one help me, and because I take a few pictures, people want me dead. It's pretty interesting shit. Go have your bake sales for your heroin victims. If you want to figure out who's behind it, look in the mirror and notice what you turn a blind eye to in the simple name of justice. Justice for your fucking cat, for your dog, for God, for your country, for life. That's all there is. There are no friends. There's simply the truth as best you have practiced being able to see it fairly and in the way that matters, because that's what your gut tells you, your heart tells you, not because your mommy is friends with so-and-so's cousins, brothers, you know, member. That's nice, and it might be a nice ride for a while, but, and actually there's no rule that says you can't do both, but nobody has a conscience. That's what the hard reality for me was, the hardest reality to realize not that long ago. It's so pathetic that people don't take that extra second to say, can I live with myself if I do this? They'll just do it because they want that applause from the other people in the building who they don't particularly like, who they'll backstab when someone else isn't there. And oh my God, this was like an art project I fell into thanks to them. This became my only way of survival. And to hang curtains on it, I tried to give it shape and not just be a linear, endless loop of hell that it is. I'm trying to make sense of something that should not have happened. Preventing what, I don't know, but it could prevent pain, and it gives me some closure, I guess. I don't even want to think about that. Now I've lost my train of thought. Fuck.